Good evening everybody, how are we all doing? I hope we're having a good week so far. So today is actually, Friday the 1st of August. It is now just gone midnight here in the UK and I have just got back from seeing Marvel's latest movie in their cinematic universe, Guardians of the Galaxy. And let me tell you guys and girls, it was phenomenal. Probably got to be Marvel's best movie like ever. Their biggest risk taker. It's unlike anything we've ever seen to be attempted. Not just a comic book movie, but just a movie overall. It was just brilliant mixture of comedy, action, emotion, drama, beautiful adventure as well. Basically, this. I mean, as I say, you know me. I've not read a Marvel comic since I was about 13, 14 years old. But Guardians of the Galaxy is obviously, as I said, it is Marvel's latest movie feature, and it features a group of like a band of losers, misfits, people who don't belong anywhere. You've got Peter Jason Quill, who's like the leader of the group. He's well, it's already mentioned elsewhere, but he is half human and half something else. You've also got Gamora, who is an assassin, but I'm not going to reveal who else she is or what else she is in the film until you've seen it. So I'm not going to spoil the film for you guys, okay? So not try my best not to spoil it, and if you do spoil it in the comments, they will be deleted, simple as. So yeah, Gamora, who's an assassin. You've also got Drax the Destroyer, who is hell-bent on revenge regarding his wife and daughter who were brutally killed. Rocket Raccoon, who is just absolutely, he is a walking time bomb. That guy could self-destruct at any second. He is fantastic. And then of course the treehouse himself, Groot, who only says 3 words: I am Groot, for everything. And it starts off where it annoys Star-Lord for a while, and then later on he starts to accept it, purely because Rocket is saying, look, that's as far as his vocabulary extends. Cast wise, Chris Pratt, who plays Peter Quill aka Star-Lord, brilliant. Zoe Saldana as Gamora, again fantastic. Dave Bautista as Drax, Bradley Cooper voices Rocket, and Vin Diesel voices Groot. What a cast, what an absolute cast. Lee Pace is in this as well, he plays the villain known as Ronan. Thanos is featured, so we do hear Josh Brolin's voice for the first time, and it's awesome. We've also got Karen Gillan as Nebula, and she's hardcore. She is epically hardcore. Glenn Close plays Nova Prime. We've also got John C. Reilly and Benicio del Toro as the Collector. So the story goes that they are, well, I say they, but Peter Quill he steals an orb, but doesn't realise just how significantly important this orb is, because that's where Gamora comes in. When she realises what the orb is all about, she has, let's say, someone else who wants to purchase the orb, and then Drax gets involved because he's already prisoned on Kyln. It's spelled K-Y-L-N is where the prison is, and that's where Groot, Rocket, Gamora and Peter all get taken because they got arrested on Xandar, because all 4 of them were fighting over this orb. So they get arrested, they join Drax in prison, and it all starts from there basically. But yeah, there was so many surprises, so many twists, so many Easter eggs, not just Marvel ones, especially the end credits. You have to stay for the end credits, because what a nice touch. What a nice touch from Marvel, because that end credit scene was probably the icing on the cake for Marvel, and it was brilliant. It was just superb. But yes, so many Easter eggs, but not just Marvel related stuff that we would be familiar with, you know, from history. Okay, regarding our history. But the story behind, what I was really intrigued about, the story behind Peter Quill, because the way that the movie opens, we actually go back to 1988, and he's about, I don't know, 10, maybe 11 years old, probably a bit younger, maybe a bit older, give or take a couple of years, and his mother is about to die, basically, and it's that moment, from that moment onwards, is when something happens to him. What occurs after she's passed away is what I was more intrigued about, because we later find out the truth, the real truth about Peter Quill and his past, and I'm sure we'll get more information on that in the sequel, which has already been announced at Comic-Con this past weekend, sometime in July 2017, I believe. Yeah, 2017. I know it's July 2017 is when the sequel's coming out, so that will be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm very, very intrigued about Peter Quill's past and such. So who knows? And of course, his mixtape. It was just brilliant. Hearing all those 70s songs as well, because that is his link back to his mother, back to his past. You know, yeah, it was very touching. But I have to say, and I've got to say this because I felt it whilst I was watching the film, Groot, out of all of them, has the biggest heart. He really, literally has the biggest heart. And he is a tree, so, you know, it is nature after all. And all I'm going to say is I'm never ever going to take the piss out of a tree hugger ever again. Because Groot really does have a massive heart. And when you watch the film, you will see why. The comic that, like I said, I think the film is probably more 65–70% comedy. It really does big up the comic factor. I mean, it's amazing. There were laughs galore. Things that you wouldn't even expect, you will start howling with laughter. It was just amazing, and especially at the end of the film, when, well, I'm not going to say it, but when you see towards the end of the film what happens, you will laugh your head off. But it's superb, absolutely superb. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, fantastic. I'm definitely going to go see it again, because it's got to be watched more than once. But yeah, what an amazing film it was. So credit to you, Marvel. This was your biggest risk taker yet since the first Iron Man film. So you've done really well. The end credit doesn't really reveal anything future of any future films, because obviously at the end of Captain America and Winter Soldier, spoilers for those who haven't seen it, they showed the twins, aka Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, for Peter and Wanda Maximoff for Avengers Age of Ultron. So we got that there, and then obviously at the end of Thor the Dark World, again spoiler if you haven't seen it, the end credit scene there, or the post credit scene there, was regarding Guardians of the Galaxy. But the end credit for Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't have anything for future films, but you've got to watch it, because like I said, a very nice touch, and it pays homage to something from Marvel. It's close to home for them. Brilliant. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.